Hello friends. So there was a comment regarding the relationship tarot reading focusing on two massive global icons like BTSV and Suzy. So this is a fascinating exploration of energy. Both are immensely powerful figures in the South Korean entertainment industry and across the world. So I will take a 12 card reading, deep reading regarding their relationship and what all they will face in the future and the hurdles, everything regarding them. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it will be a very deep reading, so have patience and let's see what's the outcome of this relationship. Okay, so to dive as deep as possible into their energetic blueprint, we will use specialized 12 card spread designed to look at the conscious, subconscious, past, present, future element of their connection. So the foundation of the connection, that is the card first, represents that when looking at the energy surrounding BTSV and Suzy right now, it is entirely collaborative and light-hearted. This card perfectly mirrors their viral Paris interaction. It represents a space where they can let their guards down among trusted peers like Park Bogum and celebrate their mutual success. There is no heavy brooding or hidden romantic tension here. Instead, it is a breath of fresh air. In an industry that demands absolute perfection, this card indicates that they find a sense of genuine camaraderie and mutual respect of each other's company. They speak the same industry language and can share a laugh over the surreal nature of their global fame. So going towards the card 2, that is the current hurdles. This shows that every relationship and connection has its challenges, and for them this card emerges as a hurdle. This card represents a stalemate, a choice where one or both parties feel forced to wear a blindfold or a strict boundary that must be maintained. The hurdle between BTSV and Suzy is the necessity of maintaining an absolute, impenetrable boundary between their private lives and public personas. This card suggests a conscious decision to keep things strictly light and professional to avoid the intense storm of media scrutiny. When this card is there, it shows a magnitude cross path. Even a simple selfie creates global headlines. The challenges here is the lack of freedom to just explore a normal friendship or a potential creative collaboration without the weight of the world dissecting every glance. It requires them to be incredibly guarded and deliberate in how they interact. Now the card 3 represents nostalgia, shared histories and a sense of familiar comfort. While this may not have been publicly close for years, this card indicates that their connection is rooted in a deep mutual understanding of where they came from. Both Suzy and BTSV entered the entertainment industry at a very young age, navigating the intense transition from youth to global superstardom under the public eye. This suggests that when they connect, there is an unspoken recognition of that shared journey. They don't look at each other as untouchable icons. They see someone who understands the exact sacrifices it took to get there. So it gives their interaction a surprisingly grounded, sweet, and almost nostalgic quality, devoid of pretension or ego. Now the card 4, the higher purpose. Why they have their path aligned so visibly at this point of time, or the appearance of this card as the higher purpose of their connection, is incredibly beautiful. This card represents inspiration, hope, healing, and cosmic alignment. The higher purpose of BTSV and Suzy intersecting is to serve as a visual and energetic blueprint of what balanced, liberated stardom looked like. For years, K-pop idol faced intense restrictions regarding public interactions with the opposite sex. But by openly sharing their friendship, laughing together, and celebrating their mutual artistic path, they are bringing a sense of healing and normalization of the industry. The star indicates that their connection serves to inspire fans and peers alike, proving that genuine, joyful, platonic bond that exists and thrive at the absolute peak of fame. Now, part 2 is BTSV side of the mirror, like BTSV's conscious mind. This card, 9 of Cups. Okay, in this conscious thought regarding this dynamic and his current career phase, BTSV is openly, heavily in 9 of Cups energy. This energy is the master of manifestation, resourcefulness, and creative expansion. BTSV is currently in a phase of profound artistic evolution. Having completed his military service, he is focused on utilizing all the tools at his disposal, acting, fashion, and new music to manifest the next chapter of his legacy. Consciously, he views his connection with Suzy through the lens of creative inspiration. He respects her immense talent as an actress and a performer. 9 of Cups shows that he is open to the magic of collaboration, viewing her as a brilliant peer who inspires him to stretch his own artistic wings. Now coming on to card 6, BTSV's subconscious heart, 7 of Cups. Deeper down in his subconscious emotional space, we find 7 of Cups. This card is full of fiery enthusiasm, curiosity, free-spirited energy, and a desire for adventure. Emotionally, BTSV is someone who operates on pure authenticity and childlike wonder. The 7 of Cups indicate that his conscious view of Suzy is incredibly positive, and sparks a sense of creative excitement. He enjoys the spontaneous fun and unscripted energy of their interaction. It breaks the monotony of highly structured industry events. He values her free-spirited nature, and his heart resonates with anyone who approaches life with a similar sense of playfulness and artistic curiosity. Now part 3, that is Suzy's side of the mirror, Suzy's conscious mind, the sun. In her conscious mind, Suzy embodies the crisp, analytical, and highly professional energy of the sun. Suzy has been a leading figure in the industry for well over a decade, meaning she has mastered the art of mental clarity, boundaries, and professional strategies. Consciously, she approaches her public interaction with a sharp, intelligent awareness. She views BTSV with immense respect as a global force, but she is also highly protective of her career and his. The sun ensures that she keeps her feet firmly on the ground, navigating their public visual chemistry with absolute poise and strategic grace, making sure that everything remains professional, respectful, and cleanly executed. Now coming on to card 8, Suzy's subconscious heart, that is the Justice. In her subconscious emotional layer, the Justice shines through. This is the card of independent, self-made woman who is completely content in her own sanctuary of success. Suzy's heart energy is fiercely independent. She has built an absolute empire through her hard work in music, drama, and film. And she genuinely enjoys her self-reliance and peace. The Justice card shows that she doesn't look to external connection or relationship to validate her or to complete her. When she interacts with BTSV, She does so from a place of absolute wholeness. She appreciates his presence as an equal, another individual who has built his own kingdom, allowing them to connect without any hidden dependencies or expectations. Now, part 4, that is the lessons and external forces. BTSV's spiritual lesson is the Hermit. This card assigned to BTSV's personal growth through this dynamic is the Hermit. This card indicates that navigating high profile friendships and inevitable public frenzy that follows require immense inner fortitude, patience and grace. The lesson of BTSV here is about mastering his own narrative with quiet confidence. Rather than reacting to public assumptions or retreating in the face of intense scrutiny, Strength or the Hermit asks him to continue radiating his authentic, gentle warmth. It teaches him that true power lies in being entirely himself, calmly allowing the world to speculate while he remains anchored in his own inner truth. Now, coming on to card number 10, Suzy's spiritual lesson. It's the Star. Suzy, her spiritual lesson comes from the Star, the card of balance, alchemy, and divine timing. Okay, the Star asks Suzy to find the perfect middle ground between the rigid protective boundaries of the and the joyful celebrations of Three of Cups, King of Swords. Her lesson is about allowing herself to enjoy these high profile connections and creative sparks without worrying about maintaining a perfect shield at all times. It is a reminder that she can blend her professional world with genuine, light-hearted friendship seamlessly, trusting that her established reputation can easily withstand the temporary noise of the media. Now, coming on to card 11, the external influence between the two is the Three of Cups. As with any global celebrity reading, the external influence card is incredibly telling, and here we find the Three of Cups, which represents obsession, projection, heavy chain of toxic attachment, illusion. In this context, this card perfectly encapsulates the intense, obsessive nature of media speculations, internet rumors, and toxic fan attachment. The external world constantly seeks to trap BTSV and Suzy in a narrative of their own making. Spinning harmless, friendly interactions into complex web of dating rumors or hidden drama, the Three of Cups represents the shadow side of global fame, the constant pressure, the lack of privacy, and the sensationalist media machine that tries to commodify their personal lives. It is an energetic weight that they must constantly actively filter out. Now, coming on to the 12th card, which is the ultimate outcome. Despite the heavy external pressure of the previous cards, the final card guiding the future trajectory of their bond is incredibly triumphant. That is the Strength. The Strength is the ultimate card of stability, structural harmony, mutual support, and a happy home or community foundation. In a relationship reading, this is a spectacular card. It indicates that the ultimate trajectory of BTSV and Suzy's connection is the establishment of long-term, unshakable and highly supportive professional alliance and friendship. This card strongly suggests that any future projects they might share, whether it is highly anticipated K-drama collaboration, a joint musical project, or continued brand work, will be met with massive celebration and structural success. They will remain a source of steady, reliable support for one another within the industry. They have successfully bypassed the chaotic pitfall of external obsession and built a bridge of mutual respect that will last for years to come. So, to conclude here, the cosmic takeaway, this 12 card spread reveals a dynamic that is deeply healthy, wildly inspiring, and beautifully balanced. While the external world will always chase the illusion of sequent romance, the cards shows that the reality is far more sustainable. A powerful and platonic bond built on mutual respect and a shared history of massive sacrifice and a joyful appreciation for each other's artistry. BTSV and Suzy stands as equal. The cards also shows that navigating the chaotic storm of global fame with grace, using their connection to bring light, celebration, and incredibly creative energy to the world. So we wish both of them a very best of luck. And for my viewers also, I request you all to please like, share, and hype my videos, my channel, your own channel. And thank you so much for showing so much love and support, and for commenting and sharing my channel as well. And if you want personal reading, you can connect me on my WhatsApp number and DM me, of course. And for such type of readings, you can comment the messages. And if you like the readings also, please comment and share your views with us, so that we come to know how you are appreciating and loving our channel. So thank you so much. God bless you all.